MiG working on a new supersonic interceptor fighter MiG-41, with Mach speed of 4.3. The Russian armed forces are working on the MiG-41, a new supersonic fighter. According to the MiG-41 is to be capable of reaching speeds above Mach 4+. That would make the plane faster than their, now retired, American SR-71 Blackbird. Currently, the Foxhound is capable of flying at speeds of Mach 2.8. Nevertheless, while developing a Mach 4+, the Russians will to continue the modernization program of the MiG-31, over 100 aircraft. MiG-31 is an interceptor based on MiG-25 Foxbat, with a combat radius of 720 kilometers. A group of 4 Foxhounds is able to control an area that is 1,000 kilometers wide. 190 MiG-31s are currently in service within the Russian Air Force. 100 of those are still flyable. To start MiG-41 the history we have to go back to 1964, at the introduction of the MiG-25 Foxbat. Built to be able to intercept missiles and high-speed American aircraft, such as the SR-71, it had a speed which was almost as high as the Blackbirds. The MiG-31, NATO name Foxhound, was its name. It had a top speed of 2.83 Mach and a service ceiling almost as high as the MiG-25. It was built to intercept and take out targets at any altitude within its service ceiling, and it is effective at any weather condition, day or night. It is also built to be effective against passive and active electronic countermeasures and against heat flares. The big improvement over its predecessor is its weapons arsenal. The MiG-31 has many other advantages as well, some smaller, some bigger, such as the second seat which is dedicated to a weapon officer having control of the weapons. In the MiG-25, the pilot was in charge of the weapons as well as the flying. The MiG-31 was capable of supersonic speed at low altitudes, something that the MiG-25 was not. The Foxhound has its upgraded and stronger airframe to thank for. Some other improvements are the wing loading, ferry range, and the thrust weight area, which is more than double the one of the MiG-31 is MiG-41 project. The MiG-41. There is not very much known because it is, just like all top modern military projects, very secret. But we do know that there is a program going on, as the Deputy Alexander Danev at the Russian State Duma Defense Committee said this during an interview at the Cultural Center of the Russian Armed Forces. The corresponding decision was taken by the Chief of the General Staff. He has already signed the documents to carry out research work on the MiG-41 project. We also know that the new MiG will be based off of the Foxhound, as Danev also said this about the project, will embody all the advantages of the MiG-31 fighter interceptor jet. To do this they will need testing platforms, which might be why hundreds of MiG-31s will be overhauled and put into service with the Russian Air Force. What we will see when the MiG-41 will be introduced is still unknown, as the project is rather new and not very much has been leaked. However, when looking at how the MiG-31 developed from the Foxbat and thinking about the MiG-41 Mach 4.3 capability, we can say that it will probably be a heavily armed interceptor with high service ceiling and obviously a very high speed. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment,